Good afternoon, everyone. So, today we are here for an interview. This is organized by Curry Leaf, a math club of MTTS Alumni in collaboration with MTTS Trust. So, we have the person here, that is Sandeep Das sir. We are going to interview him today. So, he's a very perfect person to be interviewed because his association with MTTS is a lot. So I'll tell what he's associated with. He's associated as a student, as a mentor, as a resource person. He has done all the jobs that's available. So he was a level O student in 2020. He was a level 1 student in 2021, level 2 student in 2022. And he has been an OFCM mentor for consecutively 4 years, that is from 2020 to 2024. He has also been a mentor in an Innit Math camp held at Jammu and Kashmir in 2022. Besides this, he's also been a mentor in the main camps, one in 2023, which was held at IIT Dhanbad, and the other one is 2024, which was held at Central University, Tamil Nadu. So, and I've seen him there. And with that, he was also a resource person in MTTS Overture held at Himachal Pradesh in 2024. So, a warm welcome to you, sir. Now, maybe we'll start with the question.
First of all, thank you for inviting me as a giving an interview and sharing my journey to MTTS. It is a quite long journey, and I started in MTTS 2020, which was held online. Like when I got selected for IIT Ropar for level O, I was very happy that first time I'll go somewhere in which everything is provided for free, and it was very inspiring for me to go there. But unfortunately, the COVID came. And after some time or 2 or 3 months, we got an email that it will be conducted online. So I was not expecting much. It will be a normal program. Like when it started, it changed the whole my perspective of what MTTS actually is. So yeah. So I think we can continue with the interview, or accordingly, I give an answer like share my journey, how I'll start from being a student and then a mentor. Yeah.
Okay, so you have answered our very first question. That was, how was your first experience associated with MTTS? So maybe you can
Okay.
add if you
So
have something
I
to
can
add.
actually
Yeah,
elaborate.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, when I was in my BSc second year, no, so there was at that time it is called mini MTTS now in math. So it
Mm.
was held in Punjab. So one of my professor said that you can apply there, but many students from my class applied there. So my sir said that you can apply somewhere else. So when the student go to MTTS mini camp and in it math, they came and they were talking like anything. They were like, it was really good experience. They were sharing their experience, and I was very shocked, like how they can say this much of things. What one particular program only held for 7 days. So I said, okay, let me try to go. If I get selected, I'll go. So then I told the story that I applied for main camp. I got selected for IIT Ropar, but unfortunately I was not able to go there because of COVID. Then it happened online, and it changed my life from where I started, what I was expecting. It was like even if I'll say I was expecting very less, like it was an online program. How much we can expect? It was a very first online program, but the way they teach, like it changed my perspective.
Yeah. So that's a very obvious answer that every MTTS who has attended always says that MTTS has changed my life. So moving to the second question, how and when did you decide to pursue maths as a career? Was it your first choice?
No, actually, it is a long story. So when I was in a 10th class, so I was bit like you can say good in calculation. Like whenever some sir is giving me a problem, I was able to solve it very fastly. But in 11th or 12th, like I was not liking math at all. But after that, I said I'll just go to a defense and do something in defense. But unfortunately, I didn't get selected there. So there was a gap. Then I applied somewhere. They said like you have a 1 year gap, you cannot do anything. Then I was having a backup plan. Like if I do my BS in maths, I can go for a like teaching in tuition and do something. I never have a plan to go higher studies. And then I joined MTTS. Now I'm doing a PhD just like how I can say thanks to MTTS. Like a person who is just having a thinking like after a BSc I'll start tuitioning to the students and then do something. But then I go for a BSc and attended MTTS, changed my thinking. Firstly, I used to like do lots of calculation. Like we were like in our 10th or 12th, we usually get a formula. We just verify the things and just go on. But in MTTS, when you join, you just give a like focus on very, very little things. Then you change like what is the actual mathematics you are doing. So this is how like my journey started. Then I when I attended level O online, I was very very happy that I attended online. Like even in between, I was about to give up. Like on third day, like I was not how I say. So in on third day, I was not like very comfortable. Like I was like these guys are
Yes.
making very trouble to me, and I am not able to discuss much in a discussion session. But I don't know why I joined on the third day, and that was a turning point in my life. So at that point of time, I think that I'll go to a higher studies, but never thought of a PhD. Then I went to a MSc in Punjab University. Then after that, now I'm doing a PhD. Big thanks to MTTS.
Again, that's the same case with me. Even I was not thinking of doing masters and all, but again, FTTS changed the way I thought. So, moving to the third question, how was your journey from being a student to being a mentor in FTTS? Any major changes in the whole journey?
Like I'll say a major changes actually. Uh, when I was a student, and if, for example, we are discussing something, so there will be only five or six students thinking in the same direction. But when you are mentoring a student, you will be keep a track like how that person is thinking, how he or she is doing a problem. So sometime I'll just see that how the creative thinking they are having. So when I joined OFCM for the first time in this 2020, so when I was mentoring, I was a bit nervous. Like when I joined the discussion session, it was totally phenomenal. Like I was thinking of one proof in only one or two different ways. But when I joined that discussion room, I was having a five ideas how to do it. So that is how the experience changed from being a student to being a mentor. So you get a lot of things like then from that you will also get to know like if you want to start a teaching, you know on which thing you have to be spend more time, on which thing you should emphasize more. So this is how being a mentor and being a student is quite different, I think.
Okay.
Really inspiring to hear. Now coming on to the next question. How have you evolved over years with MTTS and how does it make a difference than usual classroom?
Actually, the biggest difference in MTTS I'll see, like for example, if we are attending any university classes or any other program, you will like there will be a professor will come, they will start giving a lecture. Okay, we have this is the syllabus we will do, and they will not make sure that everyone is thinking, and they will not like it is not true for all in general, but most of the cases that they try to complete a particular section in a lecture. But when you go to MTTS, they will see how the students are doing. And if they see that student need more time in one particular concept or even in a definition, they will spend a lot of time and they will give you a time to think. They will not be in a hurry and they will explore every aspect of that definition, that concept. So that is quite different. While you are in a college or university, you will try to focus on the exam. But in MTTS, you will focus on how to think and how to write. Firstly, you should be able to think, and then you should be able to express yourself as how you can do it. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's a major difference between a normal classroom and the MTTS classroom. So the next question is, we
Yes.
get to write writing assignments during the camps. Like we are told to write some proof or anything, right?
Yes.
So people
Mhm.
are asking what were the suggestions that you were given when you were as a student writing those assignments, and now since you are a mentor, what are the suggestions you would give to the students?
Actually, for example, if when I was a student and I was writing an assignment, I remember one particular assignment in level two that Vikas gave us to in a ring theory. So I was trying to do something. Then I just write the summation j equal to one something. But then he pointed out a mistake, like you are wearing a your index from I, now you are changing it to J. And these are the very many mistakes that we make. Like, for example, if we state anything, we start with like take something set, and we never check whether it is empty or non-empty. But when you are writing a assignment or you are writing any proof, you have to make sure that whatever the set you are defining, you it should be well defined. It should like what the property you are expecting from that set. So these are the things that you can keep in mind while you are writing a assignment. And yeah, so most of the time, we start writing from like if, for example, I give a assignment to the students, they'll start writing in the classroom itself. But in MTTS, you will see like they will go discuss, and then if you start writing by yourself, no, you will get to know. For example, you start, okay, let X be a set. Then after some time, you will realize like you have to take X to be a non-empty. These are the things that how you evolve in your assignment. So yeah, keep a track of everything, what you want to do, and uh, keep a aim in your mind, and then start what the hypothesis you have, then you can write your assignment, I think.
Yeah, that's really helpful while writing exams and all also. So next question is, what habits or mindsets did you build to become what you are?
No, I don't know whether I am a good person to say it or not. Okay, so I'll just say in my mindset, I always have kind of a backup plan. Like, for example, when I was doing a 12th, I was having a backup plan. If I'm not doing anything else, I will just start tuitioning. When I was doing MSc, BSc, I was having a backup plan. So whenever I will just do, and I'll try to give as much as I can. And if the things are not going to work, I'll say, okay, take some time. Maybe it will work after some time. For example, sometime, even for example, I'm doing PhD, sometime I'm not getting any definition or any concept. I'll spend a time. If I'm not getting, I'll take a break and go somewhere. But in the mindset, I have this thing that I can do it. Like if somebody can doing, I can also do it. So you have to like keep track of everything, write whatever you are reading. That will help you. In the mindset, I have only this. I don't know whether this answer your question or not. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question we have is again we learn from mistakes in MTTS. So the question is, what role do failures or mistakes play in the process of learning or exploring maths?
Is a very important part to make a mistakes. When if you are not making a mistake, then you are perfect. But I don't think that it's the best way to learn something. So whenever you start something for the first time, you for sure you will make a mistake. And it is your like we always say in MTTS, it is a birthright to make a mistakes. So don't worry about making a mistake. And many time when I'll just go somewhere or read something, then I'll try to see, okay, this is the thing I want to do. But after some time, oh, I feel, oh, this is a mistake. So then I go back and then I try to rectify what I was trying to do. So from that, you will learn like what are the things you should keep in your mind while doing mathematics. Like it will teach you, for example, how I'll say, if we are reading any concept and we are going through the proof, and in between we need, okay, this you started with some hypothesis, and in between you stuck in the proof, then you just go to a hypothesis and you think like there should be something like this set should have something extra. So you try to put in that. So this is how you can learn from your mistakes. Like making a mistake is like if you are making a mistake, you are on a good track, I'll say.
So now we have something really different. This is not a usual question answer thing. Now it's kind of rapid fire. So Siddhi will ask you a few questions which you have to answer in words, one or two words.
Okay.
Siddhi,
So, what are your hobbies or interests outside academics?
Like most of the time when like I watch movies, I watch series, and sometime if I'm feeling feeling very tired, then I just go for a playing. Like I play badminton most of the time when I'm free and I'm not able to whenever I get a time, I'll just play and I just watch some movies and some web series or something.
Okay. If mathematics were a person, then how would you describe its personality?
How this is a very difficult question to answer, I think. It is very, like, I'll say, how maybe elegant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then if not maths, then what subject would you have picked?
If not mathematics, then what subject else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you already that if I would not have been a mathematician, I'll go to a defense or I'll just go to a physics. Yeah, anything. But the first priority will be going to the defense.
Okay. So you need to describe MTTS in one word or one phrase.
I'll say it life-changing and inspiring for me.
Yeah. So the next question is one of the interesting questions, not related to maths. So what is your so you have attended so many camps or offline camps, right? So what is your favorite food item in all of the camps?
That is, I think, difficult to choose. Like, how I'll say, like, I think actually I liked everything. I was at their IISER Trivandrum for my level 2 as a student, then IIT Dhanbad as a mentor, and then Central University of Tamil Nadu, and now in IISER Pune. I think I liked all the food that what they are providing. The food, it was really good, and it is very difficult to choose among one thing among them.
At least
So I'll
one,
say
One
at least
specific.
one. Okay,
the most memorable one.
Yeah.
the most memorable one. Oh, I'll say Uttapam from Central University of Tamil Nadu. We visited somewhere, then Uttapam was the best thing. Like I tried there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the last question of the rapid fire round. Now again coming to the last question. So what is your message to the students who feel discouraged by maths? They feel maths is difficult or something like that. So what's your message to all of those?
So I can just say my story. So I think that will help them out. Like when I was a student and I was doing my 10th, 11th and 12th, I was not even interested in mathematics. I don't know what they are trying to do. But when I joined my BSc, even I was not knowing anything. And I was having a problem in like what is the definition of a function, why we are checking it is a 1-1 and how we are checking it. I was not able to distinguish between what is well defined and what is 1-1. Then I joined MTTS. So from that, the story changed. So I'll just say if you want to do up mathematics, you have to try it. You have to put a good enough efforts so that you can learn it properly. Like the problem now is that most of the things is like we don't spend much time, and when we see the things for the first time, we just get discouraged. Don't do that. Try to do mathematics. Try to spend some time. For example, if you are today you are not understanding anything, take a break. Don't study it. On the next day, you study it. For example, what motivates me to do a mathematics, I'll try to construct my own problems. Like the thing, for example, in matrix, we usually do a matrix multiplication. We start with the row of one and the column of one. The very first question should be like, why we are doing this? And when I was a level O student, I asked one of the Professor Anant Nair. He told me something in geometry, and I was not able to get anything at all. I didn't get discouraged. I tried to figure out what it actually means, and I was convinced with his answer. But I was still having that question: why we are doing this? Then I somehow studied linear algebra. I'm not going to give you an answer for that. You try to explore it, and when you are studying a linear algebra, you will get this answer. Why you are doing matrix multiplication like this only? So try to put a very interesting question to yourself, like why you are doing this and how can you do it. Try to be as much as creative you can be, and that is how you can make maths very interesting. So, like if you are not getting mathematics, it's fine. Don't be get discouraged. Like I always say the my story. Like I was not even knowing what the function is. Now I'm doing a PhD in mathematics. If I can do, you can also do. So take proper breaks and take good efforts and try to do it. You will be able to do it. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you. That's a really good suggestion. So now we are done with our questions. So there's one question. Can you please tell about your experience, right, from being there for level O as a student and whatever you have done till now, the MTTS experience.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I'll say a story. Like if it goes along, you can uh, like I'll try to be a bit concise. So like I told you when I was applied for level O, it was online. So I started the attending the lecture. In first or 2 days, I was very having a very difficulty. Like they were asking too much question, and I was very discouraged. Like sometimes you are thinking like this is very obvious to you, but sometimes we are not even appreciating what actually that means. And for example, one question I remember particularly, like in a classroom, we were proving that unroot 2 is a irrational. In our standard books, we will just try to do it is not a rational. But the first question should be, is it a real number? So after that, the like class, I called one of my friend. Then I make sure that he is also appreciating that. Firstly, you have to prove it is a real number. Then you prove that it is not a rational, so it is irrational. So it started like this. Like whenever I'll just attend some lecture, very good. Like in every class, you will get some 2 or 3 questions very interesting. You can discuss with your friends, and then you can explore it. And in level one, yeah, I was attending it the online time, and it was very good. Like we are studying the many things for the first time. Having like most of the time we were discussing even after a discussion session. Like in usually in online time you will just get 45 or max 50 minutes. But after that we used to do a discussion on a WhatsApp group and other creating some Google Meet or Zoom. So we used to do that. In level two, when I went to offline, like it was a very like firstly we were very happy that for the first time we are attending online offline camp for the MTTS. So we will be able to see the faces that we are connecting, talking to from level O, level one. There were many common people. So we met there and we had a chat. Like the in MTTS, you will find like in every time you will get a one person who is ready to talk to you about mathematics. At least one person, I am saying. So even it is a lunchtime, breakfast time, or dinner time, or you are roaming here and there for like for you are going for a walk, you will find at least one person talking about a mathematics. So you can do that much. So it was very good experience in offline camp as well. Then I talked about like in mentoring. Most of the time, I was mentoring online. So it was really good. Like I was even every time like I attended OFCM 2020, 21, 22, so on. So every time I was getting a different creative answers, different creative questions. So it helped me grow as a person or as a teacher, I'll say. So from that, if for now most of my friends ask me like, can you explain this? So I will not just go directly share like this is a solution. I'll just try to construct some of the questions which are related to them, and I'll start with the sometime motivating example. So this is what I learned from MTTS. So yeah. So when last year I went for a overture program in Shimla. So that was the very first time then I was teaching to a like 50 or 60 student at the same time. So I was bit nervous as well, excited, like how can I do it? So when I started the class, so it was very enjoyable. Like they enjoyed really well, and even me, I learned a lot. Like on what thing I should emphasize and put a more efforts so that students are able to get it. So yeah, with every camp and with every um, year I'm learning a lot from MTTS as a person as well as a teacher. Like if I do a teaching in the my future, so yeah, I'm improving myself. Like that quote is really suitable for me. I'm improving myself. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This was a really good answer and very motivating, and it made me remember my level one, level O days. As you said, you get persons to talk with, which you don't usually get in normal classrooms and all. So, thank you so much for all of the time you have spent today. And it was really nice talking to you. And it didn't seem like your first interview, actually. So, the answers were really good.
Sir, as you are a student of MTTS and a mentor of MTTS, which one is the better as a student or a mentor?
Okay. This is a very difficult question to answer. Like, actually, for me, both things are very best. Like, for example, when I was a student, I was able to ask, like, what are the things I was not getting, and I was reading for the first time and learning for the first time. When I am a mentor, so I am able to see and get creative answers from a student and asking a proper question to them. So both things are good in their own way. And I don't think that I will be able to choose one among them. Like I will be always like, even if I am a mentor, I am a student as well. Like if I am also attending that session as well. So in any case, you are a student. So I will be not able to choose one among them. So for me, both are equal and both are best for me. In IISER Pune, this time Satyasar was teaching a group theory course. Like after a feedback, they get to know like most of the students say that you don't write much on the board. So the next day, sir came with a very creative thing. So he said that today I will write everything on a board, but I will not speak a word. I cannot do both. So he said to mentors, like, you just go in the classroom, make a round, and you ask a question. I will not ask a question. That was a very creative thing to do. Like, everyone was very concentrated on what he is trying to do and what he is doing. And in that lecture, he didn't speak a word. And it was very phenomenal, like, how you can do that. So that MTTS provides you that flexibility that you can experiment every time. And if it goes well, we can continue with it. So yeah, that will happen only in MTTS. It will not happen anywhere else.
Yeah, even they give chance to everyone. Like they are
Yeah.
open to ideas. Yeah.
And if, for example, in a classroom, there will be no student who is not putting efforts there. Everyone will be concentrated enough so that he or she can answer the question. So that is the thing, best thing about MTTS. Like they will focus on each and every student. And every student will talk to at least one mentor in a day or one faculty in a day.
Otherwise, they will find you. Like as a friend, they will definitely help you.
Yeah. Presentation. He said that, sir, I cannot give a presentation. Sir, मुझे English ही नहीं आता. How can I give? So we said, okay, you just go talk in a Hindi, we will understand. Now he is just doing phenomenal job. I have seen his trajectory, like how from where he started, now from where he is. So that inspire me as well to do more things, and so that when I see a student, they're happy and doing well, it gives us also a kind of relief that we are doing good things. So yeah.